What's up, everybody? It's Cinema Dude and Ellis Scarface right back here for the second episode of the Night of the Movies podcast. I'm really excited to do this. I liked how the first one went, and and today we're just gonna rank some horror movies. So yeah, I'm gonna give you. I sent you the list. So do you want to
Yeah,
go first, or do you
let me
want me
look
to
at
go
that real
first?
quick.
What?
Let me pull that up real quick.
Yeah, like just where you
All
want
right,
me to go.
cool. Do you wanna do your ranking first? Give me a little bit of time to marinate on it,
Yeah, I got
because I
that.
know yours is already prepared.
Actually, it's really not.
Oh shit. Well, I guess just go with it.
I think last place would be Insidious. Like, a lot of people love that movie, and a lot of people glaze that movie. I get it. It's
Oh,
good.
which one?
The first one. Like, I mean, but we should probably give out the list I gave. It's Child's Play, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Scream, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Insidious, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, It, the 2017 one, and The Thing. But
If
last is
if
Insidious.
Colton's worth a shit as an editor, he'll put that on screen so you don't have to remember it.
Yeah, well, but for last place, my last my last place is Insidious. I just like compared to some of the other movies on this list. I I personally think Insidious is the bottom tier. I don't know about you, but that's my number 17. I mean, not I don't know 17. Why did I say that?
Which version of the thing are we talking about too? Are we talking about the remake, the
The one from the
like
80s.
very. Okay, okay.
But yeah, I would not bring.
The thing's probably going to be pretty high up on my list. Then, you know.
No, it is high up on my list too. But
All right,
what
cool. Sorry
what's
for
your
interrupting you,
like?
man.
Do you blame me for putting Insidious at the bottom? It's good, but compared to the other movies that I put on this list, like you feel that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can see where you're coming from. It probably won't land there on my list, but I can definitely see where you're coming from, and I can get that from like a horror movie fan perspective.
I don't know. Like, I don't want to hate on PG-13 horror movies. Like, I completely support that idea.
Oh no! Hold on. I think most PG-13 horror movies are ass. I just like Insidious.
To be completely honest, I don't mind that idea. I think that's a pretty solid idea. I just think that compared to some of the other movies on this list, no. Uh, right after this, oh, I'm gonna get some hate for this if like anyone actually watches this. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I know a lot of you people glaze that
The
movie.
first one?
Yes,
The first one?
yes.
You are insane. You are insane, especially for a movie in the 1970s, bro. The cinematography is crazy. You are
Dude, it's
smoking crack.
good.
Oh my
It
god.
is good. It's good. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just
Oh my
saying,
god.
bro. Okay. What do you want me to put
You might
Friday
as
the
well be
13th?
Jesus Christ because you're about to get crucified.
There's literally. Okay, I'm so sorry, but the franchise went downhill after this movie, and it just. This movie is
Look,
good.
everybody, it's Jesus Christ. He's walking around in the flesh. He's walking around, everybody. It's Jesus.
Okay, all right. No, but the thing is, I knew I was gonna get hate as soon as I said that. The thing is, you have your hot takes too. I don't like Texas Chainsaw Massacre as much as everybody else. It's not a bad movie. I like it. And for the 70s, you're right. The cinematography is great. I'll give it that. It has like all the sauce and stuff they need. It was underutilized in the future, and I thought it was just kind of I'm not a fan.
Are
Not a
we
fan of
ranking the franchise, though, or are we ranking the movie on its own?
just the first movie. I just think of the whole franchise because that franchise went crazy off hill.
I don't know. The second Texas Chainsaw is pretty good, and Texas Chainsaw 3D is actually pretty solid too.
Yeah, but the problem with them is they're all in three different continuities and they're titled sequels. So, like, do you see where I'm coming from?
I mean, yeah, the continuity sucks, but like if you're looking at the movies in a vacuum, I think the first three at least are like pretty solid
Yeah, the
movies.
first three are good, but we don't talk about the Netflix one.
I liked the design for Leatherface in that movie actually, and some of the kills were cool. The movie just sucked.
Yeah, next I have Dude, with all the movies on this, you are gonna hate where I place one in specific just because it has such a soft spot in my heart. But next, I'm going Friday the 13th. Now, every movie
Reasonable,
on,
reasonable.
on okay, every movie from here on out is a great movie. But if you watch the review I made on Friday the 13th on the channel, you know this movie was literally just a cash grab to get off the horror movie trend that was happening in Hollywood at the time. Because you had Halloween, which was made on a budget of like $500,000, and this one was made on a cheaper budget than that. And at the core, do we like the movie or do we like the character of Jason? Think on that. Think on that.
Jason's not even in the first one.
Yes, he is for a
No, he's
little bit.
not. I mean, fucking baby Jason is, but the killer is Jason's mother.
Yes, but once again, I still feel like that first Friday the 13th movie is like I genuinely feel like the original Friday the 13th, the setting was what elevated that movie. I feel like
Hmm.
the first dude, there's like two good Friday the 13th movies. We just like the killers those introduced.
Hold on now. Hold on now. Jason X. Jason X is pretty good.
That's one of the multiple movies that I was considering in there.
Jason X is actually pretty good. It's goofy as all hell, but it's pretty good.
No, no,
Jason Takes
Jason
Manhattan.
Takes.
Jason Takes Manhattan. Solid movie.
Yeah, bro. All the wacky ass ones are like
Jason,
all the
dude.
goofy ones.
Friday the 13th Part 2, it's a classic. That was the first one with Jason as the main killer
I
in it. The
don't
third
care.
one is really good.
I don't care what you say. Freddy versus Jason was tough.
Freddy versus Jason goes hard. It's dude, I love Freddy versus Jason. I don't
People
know if
hate on
I
that.
don't really know what the like I don't know what the public perception of that movie is. I don't
Oh,
really
it's
stay in touch
terrible.
with that stuff. Oh, really? People don't like that movie?
No, people hate that movie. We're gonna get
I
flamed for
love
saying
campy
that.
movies. I love campy movies, man. I love that movie.
I do too. And you are gonna hate that this next one is higher than Texas Chainsaw and Insidious. But next up, I got Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Jesus Christ.
To be like, this was the first, even though it's not really a horror movie.
Are we ranking it on how good the movie is, or just
No, your
purely
own
how much we
personal
like?
your personal list. It would not
Oh,
be as high
okay.
up if that was no.
Okay, I was about to say if we're talking about how like good the quality of the movie, I don't
Qual-
know what
yeah,
kind of
quality
hype
of the
you've been
movie. This
smoking
this is dead last.
on.
Like quality of the movie. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is dead last. There's no doubt about it. Like, I'm sorry, but like freaking Texas Chainsaw in the '70s is better cinematography than this 1998 movie. Like, I'm sorry, but Killer
I
Clowns.
do get I do get a hell of a lot of enjoyment out of that movie though, so I can see what you mean.
So the thing is, that's one of the few movies that I can rewatch and have the exact same experience I did at my first watch of it. Because this was my first introduction into the horror genre. Even though it's technically not horror, this is what made me want to go to the bigger stuff. Like for a lot of people, those genres are like Goosebumps. Some of the other stuff, like A Quiet Place, is a really good one if you're trying to get them into the bigger stuff. And I feel like this one is too. And this just holds a really soft spot in my heart because this didn't only scare the crap out of me, but I thought it was I enjoyed the movie like as a whole. And I love the colors, I love the vibrancy, I love the aesthetic of the movie. The actors, even though they were paid on like a $30 budget, it was perfect. I hate this movie flopped, but the game was okay. So, and then after that, oh, this is hard. I'm down to like my top three, top four. This is so hard. I'm like, I don't know whether to put it or the thing as my number four because I love both of
Which
those.
which it which it
I mean, number five, the 2017 It.
Okay, I was about to say that's like one of the few movies where the remake is better than the original. I
The
don't know if that's like a hot
2017
take.
It is perfect.
Great movie,
I'm
great
actually
movie.
gonna put
Perfect adaptation
freaking
of that story.
actually For my number 5 spot, I'm going Halloween.
Sure.
Uh, I'm sorry, I'm going Halloween for my number 5 spot.
Comparatively to everything else like coming up, like I think Halloween's fairly outdated. It's a
Like,
great movie, you know. It's a
it's
classic, but
great.
comparatively to everything else, but
John Carpenter wrote that movie perfectly, and I think he's the
really,
what?
really.
Yeah, he wrote that movie. He wrote that movie down to like some of the best details in there, setting up Michael as a character who's so peculiar, but it's just like an Art the Clown situation where the character being odd works for the character, and us not knowing much about the character also works for the character. So for that, I think like even though Halloween is a great movie, look at some of the other things we have on this list. Like Halloween's at number 5. I'm sorry. And then
Agreed.
after that, for number 4, I think see, this is hard because I'm like within 4 of my favorite horror movies ever. I think I'm gonna go The Thing. The Thing is at number 4. Uh, I love this movie. I love the characters. I love R.J. McGrady. I love
Dude,
the
the
vibe of it.
practical effects in the movie, bro. The practical effects.
Exactly. See, I personally I like it when practical effects are in there more than CGI effects because if you
I enjoy it too. I enjoy it too because it makes the story of the movie more interesting. I feel like every movie has a story, like you know, beyond what's just on screen. There's the backstage element of things, and you know, when you look at backstage pictures and it's all just one big ass green screen, that makes it a lot less fun to like research the movie and everything like that
not
went
only
into it.
that, but I feel like that makes bonus features like suck to walk through. Like I loved Alien Romulus, and if you watched the review I made for that movie, you'll know that I just
I
glazed
haven't
the
watched it.
practical effects teams. You've not seen it yet?
I would love to watch that movie, but I wasn't able to go see it in theaters. I was super busy while it was out. Is it still out?
I believe so actually. The freaking
Yeah, I would like to go see that at some point.
I'll just tell you this, there was multiple chest burster scenes, and all of them were all practical. Every chest burster scene was completely practical. All the xenomorphs were practical. And there's like this creature humanoid thing towards the end that you will think is CGI, but once you see the behind the scenes, it's all practical. And I absolutely love what Fede Alvarez did with that movie. And I feel like The Thing and the original Alien were the first 2 movies that, like, started the practical effects, started that big trend in horror, and I feel like we can
Well,
thank those
practical
2.
effects
I
were
know,
always what it was.
I
It's like
know,
on
but,
this,
like
they had never existed on that scale.
yeah, that I feel like these are the top tier practical effects.
Agreed.
The original Alien and The Thing just utilizes them so much. The effects they did for the dog thing, the effect they did for the spider head was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, I'm gonna glaze this movie so much, but It 2017. Uh, Freaking
Fair.
Finn Wolfhard is Richie, perfect. They all portrayed their book and '90s miniseries counterparts perfectly, in my opinion. Beverly was great, Ben was great, all the kids as a whole just worked out perfectly, and I feel like that's another thing that this movie beat the '90s one on is that just the freaking chemistry that these kid actors have is probably the most realistic thing to how kids act that I've ever seen. That is that's the closest thing to 12-year-olds that I've ever seen interpreted into a movie. And Pennywise, Bill Skarsgård is just like if you watch the behind the scenes, just phenomenal. This man does that good as a character, plays him, and then acts like a normal dude. Like, have you seen the clip of, like, right before they filmed the climax? He's like, "Who's ready to beat the shit out of me?" And they were all like, "Yeah." See what I mean? Like, Bill Skarsgård did that role perfectly,
For sure.
and I don't think you can top him, even whoever did him in the original miniseries. But uh, for number 2, I'm sorry. I think you know what I'm gonna say. Scream.
No words.
I'm waiting on you to go off. I'm just sitting here waiting on it. I want
I'm
your
gonna wait till
commentary.
my picks.
Okay. And then are you gonna flame me for this?
I'm saving the anger.
Okay. But
I'm gonna
I
let it
love
fester.
Scream. This is on our own personal enjoyment level, and the movie above this has always had my heart. But I love the first Scream movie. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It's all about deconstructing horror. It's all about parodying horror. It is just a great method to the horror genre that is new and refreshing for the time. And if you watch the movie, you know that the director named a lot of the characters in here after other characters in horror movies. And the whole thing of Scream is messing around with the world of horror, and they always commentate on that. Even in the newest Scream, Scream 6, they commentate on legacy characters, requels, all of those things. And I absolutely love what that genre did and how unique it was. And Ghostface still is one of the most iconic killers. He's basically the mascot of Halloween, right behind Michael Myers. And I I adore that first Scream movie. Don't get me wrong. But number one is Child's
Fucking
Play.
home wrecker.
Number one is Child's Play.
Fucking home wrecker.
Hey, it's my opinion, buddy. That first freaking Child's Play movie, behind Killer Clowns from Outer Space, that is the second, that's the first real horror movie I've ever saw. We were talking about how the practical effects were good on The Thing. Do you know how much practical effects it takes to operate Chucky that they still even use in the sci-fi show that just got canceled yesterday? Like,
Cause it was ass.
it was good until season 2, I would say. The first part of
Season
season
2
2 was.
was ass.
Did you even watch it?
Ass.
Russell, did you even watch it? Did
Who
you
the
watch
fuck
it?
is Bustle?
That's a good question. Did you even watch it?
I watched the first season and then a little bit of season 2, and I hated season 2, so I didn't finish it. It
But the first season was pretty good.
was fine. I'm
Okay.
still salty.
Okay. Yeah, you're one salty mofo. But anyway, I can't help but love the character of Chucky. The brightness of colors he has, the freaking Brad Dourif is the voice, him cracking a joke while still being menacing. This is why he's my favorite horror antagonist. I Freaking Chucky is just. Even though some of the sequels were okay, I do like the style of Bride of Chucky humor that they've given him in the past, and I I just absolutely adore that first Child's Play movie, and you can't take that away from me. I like it better than Scream, even though Scream might be a better movie. I like it so much better, and Child's Play 2 is my favorite horror movie of all time. Okay, that is my list. Bustle, your go.
Okay. Yeah, so dead last, I'm gonna put Child's Play.
Okay, okay. Just because I put
Yeah,
Scream at number 2.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just hate Child's Play so much.
Dude, you said that it was a good movie before, right? No,
Just
no,
fucking with you.
I'm gonna crash out.
Actually for my last my dead last, I'm gonna hit you with a little bit of a swerve here. I'm gonna go with Friday the 13th.
To be honest, I don't blame that. Even though I have a
I
soft
don't
spot
like
for that movie.
I don't like the first movie that much. I'm much more of a fan of the second and third movie.
See, that's the. I guess you're right, but I
Oh,
do.
sorry.
I do like the first Friday the 13th. I don't think it deserves to be in dead last. Freaking. I don't know, but yeah.
Next, I'll probably put Insidious. Insidious is a really good movie, but I don't want to put it dead last. I think the movie is good. I like the plot. I like the designs of some of the demons in the movies. I find them really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna put Insidious next. After that, let me look at the list. I think I'm gonna go with Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
No, no, no.
It's a very enjoyable movie, but
That
it's comparatively to the movies I have coming up, like it's not. It's just it doesn't make it for me.
you have this
After that,
below Texas Chainsaw.
I would put Child's Play.
Oh,
Child's Play, it's a good movie, but it's not personally my favorite. I've never been much of a fan of the Chucky character. I like my slasher villains at least to be like kind of on the more realistic side with like a supernatural element to them. Um, Not always, but I like there to be a little bit of a supernatural element, but like predominantly realistic. Like, oh shit, this could actually happen.
yeah.
Um, I I don't know. It's hard for me to take Chucky seriously. I appreciate the movie for what it is. I really like the Child's Play movie. Is if we're talking from a pure horror standpoint, I'm not the biggest fan of Child's Play comparatively to the other movies coming out.
I
After
don't.
that, I would have to,
Hold on, hold on.
after. Oh, sorry.
Child's Play over Texas is what's getting me. I love Texas Chainsaw, and it's good, but at its core surface, I feel like that movie is bland.
After that, I'm not even acknowledging that, man. I'm such a nerd for cinematography. That movie is gonna be pretty high up. After that, I'm gonna put Halloween. Halloween's a great movie, but like I said when Colton was doing his ranking, I mean it's very dated. Great
It,
movie, but I don't think it holds up comparatively to the other ones because I mean these are some of my favorite horror movies of all time right here.
it is
Uh,
very outdated. I'll give you that. That movie is very outdated. To be honest,
or number
I like Halloween 2 better than Halloween.
agreed. I would agree with that.
And that's such a
Or
hot take, but yeah.
for my third pick, I'm gonna go with. Can we get a drum roll, please? Can we get
Okay.
like a?
You want me to edit a drum roll sound and just forget I never did
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Just do that.
Alright, I got you.
For my number three pick, I think I'm gonna go with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The cinematography is beautiful. There's some bland spots in the movie, but overall, I think the writing is very good. It's very realistic. That could very much happen in real life. It's very very loosely, mind you, based off a true story. I find that super cool. That's not done a lot in horror movies. Obviously, there's The
Yeah.
Conjuring, but that takes a lot of liberties with the source material.
Yeah, I really feel like
Um,
I should put The Conjuring on this list now. The Conjuring and Trick or Treat were missed opportunities, but we can just have an episode where we review those if you want, but keep going, my
yeah,
bad.
sure. Number two, I think I'm gonna go with The Thing. The Thing is one of my all-time favorite movies in
Where's
general.
it?
I love The Thing. Oh shit, I forgot about it.
Yeah,
Move back Texas Chainsaw, put it in there. I'm just gonna like skim over that one real quick, just because like you said most of what I was gonna say. It's a good movie, great adaptation. Anyways, so the top three is it right now. The Thing is one of my favorite movies all time. Period. You know what I mean? I really like The Thing. I like the practical effects. I love sci-fi. It's a great genre, and mixing horror with that is something I like a lot. Alien is probably like top three favorite movies of all time in general. The
yeah.
first Alien.
I, I feel like
Um,
I feel like The Thing
yeah,
and Alien are very comparable because they do share the similarities between the practical effects and the mixture between sci-fi and horror. And I love whenever studios can do that and like make it work and make those two genres blend.
for my number one, I'm gonna go with Scream.
I saw that coming. I respect that. And if
You
we're
shut the
ranking,
fuck up. No, you shut up. You shut up, sir. Listen to me, Mister. Scream is a great movie. I'm about to glaze this movie like I'm at the Diddy party, bro. I'm about to get the baby oil. I'ma lather it up and I'ma stroke this shit. All right, listen close. Scream is my favorite horror movie, probably my favorite movie of all time. I love Scream. The actual commentary on the horror genre is fucking amazing. And Ghostface as a character, the design is iconic. I love that they used an
Hold on,
actual
hold on, hold
Halloween
on, hold
costume.
on, hold on,
And
hold on.
no, you shut up. You shut
Hold
up. I'm
on,
going on a
I
rant.
can't hear
You
you
shut
over
up. I'm going
Ghostface's
on a
dog
rant.
in your
I'm
mouth.
going on a rant. I'm going on a rant. Okay. And the actual painting that it is based off of, I find super cool. I love that painting. I would love to have a copy of it in my room because, I think the aesthetic of it is beautiful. And plot, the characters. Randy is one of the best characters in any horror movie ever, and you cannot change my mind. If you disagree that Scream is one of the
I
best, if
love that.
not one
I
of the
love.
best horror movies ever, no, you shut up. If you disagree with me, I will sneak into your house with night vision goggles, laser the ceiling off like I'm James Bond, rappel into your room, smack your mother, and tell her to make me a sandwich just the way I like it.
Hold on. Can you repeat that? All I heard was. You might have well have been bouncing on it. Holy crap! I can agree with that. Randy's cool and all, but all I heard was.
You agree that I'm gonna smack your mother and have her make me a sandwich just the way I like it?
Once you're done getting the dog from Ghostface, holy crap! The glazing was insane. All I heard was. Homie gave it the hawk too, bruh. He really was at the Diddy party. Dang.
Hey guys, welcome to tonight's episode of Talk to a Podcast. Today we have the biggest dumb fuck ever who thinks Child's Play is better than Scream.
I don't think it's better than Scream, but I like it better than Scream. Oh my, the Talk to a Podcast. Haley Welch, if you are out there, hire us because this man can spit on it better than anyone else, especially when it comes to Scream. Dude, he was bouncing
Certified
on.
down to ride.
Okay. But since you mentioned like Insidious
Diddy,
and
call me.
what?
Diddy, call me.
Okay. Since you mentioned like movies like Insidious, and I really felt like I want to talk about Trick or Treat. I love that movie. It's so underrated. Do you want to just have a quick segment where we review those two?
Yep, I gotta wrap it up. I'm trying to get blasted.
Okay.
Blasted, but yeah, let's go.
All right. We can do this quick. What is your opinion on the whole concept of Trick or Treat, where if you don't follow the rules of Halloween, you get murked?
Sick ass movie. I love Sam, man.
Yeah, he's such a cool horror antagonist. Insidious. It's based off a true
I
story.
like the design. It's so simple.
What?
I like the
Sam?
design of Sam. It's so simple.
It's a dude in a jumpsuit with a sack on it, and it's tiny, but somehow it
I like that.
pops.
I like that he's supposed to look like he's a kid.
Yeah, I do too. Even though he's an alien that has a box cutter chocolate bar knife.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and the little lollipop. That's pretty sick. I have a
Hell
miniature
yeah.
Sam in my room. I might make a
That's
video where I'm just sitting by my horror merch just to flex. Even though
that's
I have like 4 pieces of horror merch. I don't know what I'd be flexing, to be completely honest with you. That stuff's expensive. I can
all
just
right,
go.
guys. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. But
All
if
right, guys. This has been the Night at the Movies podcast. We had a lot of fun discussing our movie. Sorry it was a little bit short. My drugs are calling. Love you guys. Cinema dudes sends his regards. Hope we do another episode in the future. See ya.
okay, well, that's how we're ending it. I'm not even cutting out the part about the D-Rugs.